Makikitachi. Hi everyone, welcome and hello you guys. How is everyone's day going so far? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hello Void, hello Espresso, hello Shiroi, hello DeRoy, and hello Lawyer Boy. Welcome guys, welcome. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I know I am. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. I woke up. It's a good day today. Let's see. Do I have any announcements? I don't think so. Oh, right, guys. Please join me in welcoming our new awesome mods, Cutters, Jason, and Gray. Gray will probably be here later. But we have new mods here, which is absolutely awesome. And also, I end up getting gifted an automaton by Jason himself. So thank you, Jason, for that automaton. You know me, I always like to do the shoutouts and stuff like that. Oh, y'all are YouTube mods too? Yeah, our new mods. Welcome, you guys. I think that's all I had in terms of announcements. Beyond that, what else do I have? I think that's it. I think we're good. Gray was eaten by spider. No, Gray's fine, I think. Let's see. What else do I have? I don't really think I have anything else. So without further ado, why don't we get this show on the road? Man, I should play some Arcanite music. But no, I think the lo-fi hip-hop radio will do just fine for me. Here we go. Alright. So this is a game known as Would You Rather. I'm presented with two bad decisions, and I have to decide which one I want more. It's kind of like we're just chatting, but you're getting to know me a little bit better. That's all. Alright, so, and you know, I'm also curious about you guys. So please, why don't you guys tell me about yourselves as well as we go through this? Okay, so, let's hear it, guys. Would you rather? Alright, everyone. So, would you rather have free Wi-Fi or have unlimited battery life? Now, this is a hard decision, and I want to hear what you guys have to say regarding this as well, but think about it. Okay, so free Wi-Fi means you'd have Wi-Fi just about anywhere you go. Doesn't matter where you are, but you have free Wi-Fi. Now, they don't specify how good that free Wi-Fi is, but you do have it. Now, if you have unlimited battery life, let's consider this, right? That includes all your devices. So let's say you're out in the wilderness being chased by a bear and your phone is about to die. Bam! Your phone never dies because it has unlimited battery life. Or let's say you're on a really long road trip and you really want to play a Switch game, for example. Well, it won't die because there's unlimited battery life. No need to charge again. Heck yeah. Since when is free Wi-Fi good? I mean, like, no, to be honest, you guys, like, I'm thinking the battery life. Like, imagine, you don't have to carry power cords anymore. You don't have to worry about power cords, and you don't have to have them taking up space. Whereas Wi-Fi, yeah, it's like, instead of having to pay the X amount of money, because they don't specify how fast the speed is, for all we know, it's like generic Wi-Fi. Like Spectrum's lowest offer or something like that. So frankly, more that I think about this, yeah, unlimited battery can be useful when going camping or traveling. No, I'm thinking about this more and more, and I'm sorry, I don't think free Wi-Fi is that good. Hayami speed Wi-Fi? If it's Hayami speed Wi-Fi, it's really bad. Let's be fair, you guys. If it's my Wi-Fi speed, or if it's the speed of me, no, that's not good. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna lock it in. I think I would rather go unlimited battery life than free Wi-Fi. Let's see what you guys said. Wi-Fi, unlimited battery life seems more versatile. Battery, not gonna lie, is a little more useful. No need to charge again. Since when is free Wi-Fi good? Unlimited battery can be useful even when going camping or traveling. Hayami speed Wi-Fi. Just get data if you want Wi-Fi everywhere you go. Exactly. I'd rather have data and unlimited plans and then hotspots and just pay for that instead of having to charge something again. Like, think about it. You never have to charge your laptop again. You never have to charge your, what's it called? Your game systems again and stuff like that. I would say Wi-Fi, since if I'm stuck in a remote location with no cellular, well, that's another thing, right? Let's say you wanted to live stream yourself skydiving. By all accounts, because you have free Wi-Fi, you can live stream yourself skydiving. Right? Right. So, I don't know. No, I think, because that just posed a new part. If you want to live stream something that you normally couldn't because you don't have any connectivity, but you have free Wi-Fi wherever you go. Well, hold on. Are we potentially adding more ramifications to this? It just says have free Wi-Fi. It does not say have free Wi-Fi anywhere you are. Okay, guys. The hardest part about these questions is that you can read between the lines a lot with them. So what I'm going to say is we're going to take it literally as humanly possible. Okay. So have free Wi-Fi means your Wi-Fi bill is free. You can pick any speed you want, but it's free no matter what. It does not mean that you have Wi-Fi wherever you go. It just means that your Wi-Fi is free. I think that we have to do it like that. I used to say free Wi-Fi anywhere. Oh. I don't know why the question changed. Oh, then let's just go with the concept that it's just free Wi-Fi in general. Which I guess the easy thing would be unlimited battery life, because I'd rather just pay. If it's free Wi-Fi anywhere, I might actually choose the Wi-Fi, because then I could live stream anywhere. Anywhere, guys. Like, I could literally be skydiving live stream. I could literally be, what's it called? Doing other thing live stream that don't require, again, I'd have internet everywhere. I think that's where it is. But it sounds like some of you are like, it sounds like most of you are like battery life, but some of you are like, some people do believe that it is the Wi-Fi thing. Camping stream, camping yummy stream. No, a camping stream would be weird. I'd just be roasting marshmallows. So you guys forgot about Wi-Fi towers? You literally cannot have free Wi-Fi everywhere. Yeah, something about it just, it doesn't seem like you can have free Wi-Fi everywhere. Alright guys, next question. Okay, so the next question here is, would you rather be alone all your life or be surrounded by really annoying people? I did not handpick these questions. I did the same thing that I did during my other stream. Frankly guys, I am a pretty shut-in person. I think I'd rather be alone all my life than be surrounded by people that just kind of bother me. A lot of you guys are already saying the first option, alone over being surrounded by people that you just are annoyed by, right? Second one, imagine the drama I can make if I make them hate each other. Oh, Shiroe out here. I'm already alone all my life anyways, Lamau. Oh, I'm sorry, McNuggets. If it helps you feel any better, a lot of people really like McNuggets, so like at least you're consumed in some capacity, right? Humans are social creatures, so second option it is. Alone, I already experienced that second option. We're watching a VTuber, what did you expect? It's not that bad. But yeah, I would lock in being alone instead of being surrounded by people that just bother me, you know? Because here's the thing, I saw some of your answers and I get it, like, you know, one of you's chaotic and decided to say, oh yeah, I can what's it called? I can pit them against each other. It's like, all right, a little chaotic, but hey, we're here for it. The circus. The other thing is that, like, you know, let's say you want to go sit down and eat. Instead, they're just like, hey, you wanna do this? You wanna do that? You wanna do this? No, I'm gonna do this. No, you should do this. Or let's say you wanna go practice your guitar, and they're like, hey. No. And then if you're alone all your life, right, you can at least like avoid that. But then again, the only problem is, if you're alone all your life, you also have to consider in any capacity. So like, let's say I'm here, right? If I chose the alone all your life thing, I wouldn't have anyone, basically. Streams will always be empty. So honestly, I don't know. This is a hard one too, you know? What if you do want to kind of like stream? What if you do want to kind of like do things and have fun and stuff like that with people? Schadenfreude, Hayami. The pleasure seeing other people suffer. You know, I guess it's true. Like, everything I read, it's almost like it's separated 50-50. Humans are social creatures, but being alone means you don't, you know, have to deal with anything. And some people are already doing it. I don't know. I think I'd rather be surrounded by annoying people. I think that sometimes you need someone to talk to, and even if they can be bothersome, it's like, hey, social is really important. Being alone all your life can kind of make things really bad, so yeah, we'll go with being with people that are somewhat bothersome. But and I'm not gonna pit them against each other. I can get used to being alone rather than my definition of bothersome people. There's something called death by isolation. Yeah, something would tell me is that, you know, eventually that annoying people, it's just, you know, eventually the annoying people would not, what's it called? I don't really know how to put it, but they would not do something, right? I don't want to be isolated forever. All right, next question. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade? He's right. Depending on your definition of bothersome people, the first option is much more appealing. That's true. I guess that would be kind of difficult. They would stop talking. The jail? I'm actually interested to hear why jail over coma. Like, okay, so I can pretty much say this pretty easily. I'd rather be in a coma. Unfortunately, if you go to jail for 5 years, that's like a permanent black mark on a record. There is a problem with, I won't get into it too much, but it's too difficult with the current jail system right now. But again, I don't want to go too in depth with it. No. And yeah, of course, you lose less time, but you get to, but you have to be in jail, get that mark on your record, and all of that. Depends on what I go to jail for. I guess so. For a coma is basically fast sleep. Can I play games during my prison days? No. Like, you have to basically do the jail thing. You just don't lose five more years. However, if you go into, what's it called? A coma for a decade. No, Jason. No good behavior. No cop-outs. It's jail, strictly 5 years. No good behavior. No, oh, I can finagle the system. No. You're jailed for 5 years. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know what you would go there for. And yeah, I know some things are worse than the other, but let's say like the jail isn't that bad. Coma might be a nightmare, but like if you're in a coma for a decade, right? You basically just suddenly wake up and 10 years later, it's like you time traveled, but you lose an extra 5 years. Frankly, I think I'd rather be in a coma than jail. Yeah, I'd lose more 5 years, but at least with a coma, I'd be able to adapt. And you know, people would be nicer to me after I leave. If I go to jail and leave, people would be really mean to me. Oh, I take jail only to plan escape, but no, you can't plan an escape and like plan an elaborate evasion or something. That's not fair. Let's see. let's see what else you guys said. Jail or prison technically is a terrible place. It depends on what I go for. For a coma is basically fast sleep like Skyrim. Wait, Skyrim is a fast sleep? Duck is looking for street cred. We still own our bodies. We can improve everything. Coma would be a nightmare. What if you go to jail and after 5 years you're proven innocent? You know, McNuggets, that's a good point. But at the same time, if you go to jail and you're proven innocent, you basically get a payout. Because technically, like, if someone does that, that's like really bad. And if they rule on the wrong thing, they have to compensate you for lost years. But we're going with the fact that it's just marked on your record. There's no proven innocent. Have you seen jails in Sweden? I have not. But when a coma, maybe something new will happen. That's true. Or maybe in 10 years' time, you wake up to figure out it's a zombie apocalypse. And the moment you wake up, you get bit. Bam. But you know, there's always ways to kind of interpolate this, which is why we can't add extensive things to it. Imagine waking up and hearing 10 years pass. Dude, I wake up and I hear 1 day has passed and I'm confused. Sure, a coma would be good, but in your mind, it's only been a few seconds till you wake up. And by then, a whole decade had passed and you won't know anything or anyone. Plus, you have to do with things true. A lot of people would leave after, 10 years? They're a lot nicer than American jails. We may pick coma, but it's not all color pink. All the rehab that comes after is a big struggle. True. I take the jail only to plan a escape. Swedish jail's fancier than my place. What will we be in jail for? In jail, I can still talk to them, and inmates aren't all bad. Don't Swedish jails have pools? What? I mean, the jail technically does have good medical plans from what I said. What type of jail? Y'all forgetting about jail food? Does jail food have dental? Swedish jail? Man, you guys are like bargaining. Wait. Are these jails okay? If these jails are okay, I don't mind. But if they're bad, no. Man, you guys are bargaining for this jail thing. You guys are pretty adamant that jail is not that bad. Jail's okay. No, jail's pretty bad, you guys. Let's not go to jail. No, legit, check the jails in Sweden. Here. Basically, for me, if you blink, then surgery is over. Let's see. Swedish jail. Here, I'll take a look at a picture here, and I'll let you guys know. What in the world is this thing? What? These jails look like a psychiatric ward. Like, a good psychiatric ward. What the heck? They have, like, these nice desks and these pretty beds. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming a Waki Akitachi. I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. They get TVs, a private little sink. This is like a small little college dorm cubby. Except things aren't broken. What in the world? TVs, gaming systems. Oh my gosh. I'm new here. Hi FBI, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome and I'm so glad to have you here. Hello. Some people in coma area are partially aware of their surroundings. Yeah. I mean, that's why when you, like, hear about people who talk to people in coma, it helps them. If being in a coma is the same as sedation for wisdom teeth, then I would take coma. Oh, yeah, true. Ooh, spooky. Can you share your screen? Actually, I don't think I'm actually set up to do that. Hang on. Let me actually show you guys a picture that I saw of the Swedish prison or Swedish cell. Because this is insane. This is... The level of just niceties that they have here is crazy. But let me see if I can share one here. Hang on. Give me one moment, y'all. Because I want you all to see just how crazy this is. Yeah, I guess it's true. It does feel like they're more trying to reform their peeps rather than, you know, not. Is there a way for me to, like, remove the text here? Oh. let's bring this down here. Sorry guys, just one moment, please. Okay. All right, and all right, perfect. Okay. Just to give you guys an idea of what the prisons in Sweden look like, here we go. Man, that's crazy. Look at how nice that looks compared to other prisons. That's so nice. Can y'all believe that thing? Oh my gosh. It's so nice. Like, that's supposed to be a cell? That's insane. If you're like Punishment or Not Serious, you can go home on the weekends. Download and drag it into OBS. I think that's for people almost done with their sentence. So your chill is a better option. If you're in Sweden, they let you bake cakes in the morning for good behavior and watch TV in your cell? So Netherlands jail. We are all going USA. We're all taking a coma. I think that's the general consensus. Sweden is making me want to commit crime. Guys, this is not meant to be a PSA to try and encourage crime in Sweden. Please, let's not commit anything bad here. Yeah, it looks like a hotel room. Hey, where did I find a pic of my room? On Google. I got a trash pedigree, but in Sweden jail, I'm bourgeoisie. Churro is making me want to commit crime. Can I move in? No, I'm not encouraging crimes. Crimes are really bad, actually. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah, let's not do anything illegal, guys. Especially not elsewhere. Do you know how awkward that would be for someone to come in and be like, so why'd you commit a crime in our country? And they'd be like, oh, there's this red-haired VTuber online that told me that Sweden's jail system was actually really comfortable. So I committed a crime here to get arrested. Do you guys know what would happen? Then I'd go to jail. No! Denmark, Sweden, or other countries have this practice in Europe. So the question is, jail in any country? No, I think it's just jail for 5 years. Jail for 5 years in the country that you're in. Man, you guys really know how to kind of loop around the system, huh? That's petty larceny. There are good crimes. It's illegal to feed the homeless in some states. What? The cons. That is where I saw the VTuber. She told me to burn things. I did not! You need to commit Grand Theft Auto or higher damage value theft. Oh, okay. Got jailed equals personal room for streaming. Yeah, I'm just there, free room and board, and I can just stream the entire time. That sounds awesome. No, I'm kidding. I would not do that. Alright, guys. So, I feel like this is actually a pretty easy, straightforward question. My country still jailed quite good and still got work. Okay, this is a pretty easy question, guys. Would you rather have 7 fingers on each hand or 7 toes on each foot? Frankly, it'd be 7 fingers. Like, why would you want 7 toes on each foot? With 7 fingers, I can like rip up a guitar. You could train all 7 of your fingers to just like, you could shred that guitar. Like, there's nothing. 7 toes, good luck fighting shoes. Alright, a lot of you say fingers, fingies, all that stuff. Alright. Why would I see someone who said toes? Why would you pick 7 toes? Oh, I need to know this. What makes 7 toes better than 7 fingies? And you know, it's not even like supposed to be, how dare you? No, that's unacceptable. No, it's like, what do 7 toes do for you? More balance, I guess? Yeah. 7 fingers would give a lot of pleasure. How? What would they be called? Your big toe, your middle toe, your ring toe, your pinky toe, your toe, and your your right toe and your left toe. Imagine being rhythm game with 7 fingers or being a pianist. Exactly. 7 fingers is not bad. It really is not. Like, it's actually really good. This isn't a lesser of two. It's a better of two. Are you kidding me? With 7, like I said, I could shred the guitar, or I could like play the piano, or I could be a rhythm game player. Also, thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming a Waki Akitachi. I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For me, balance and foot strength, you have to remember hobbies and sports. Right. I can get skates that fit, but no 7-fingy gloves. That's very true. If you have 7 fingers, you can have a lot more success in sports. Or 7 toes, you can have a lot more success in sports, because more toes means more balance and more capability to move around. But fingers, I guess it depends. It depends. Do you want to have more capability in terms of being able to like move around, jump around, all that stuff? Or, you know, do you want to do more things that are athletic? Or do you want to do things that are more about instruments and rhythm? You know? Hayami's too innocent to understand. Understand what? Say so. Ah, yes, I'm very say so. I think. What does say so mean? Hold on. Say so. Say so. Say so. Pure, proper, wholesome. VTuber fandom slang. Okay, alright. I just had to make sure I remember what this. All this talk about toes is making me want to bleach my ears. Okay, maybe we should move away from the toe talk, because this is some exceptional talking about toes. You're the only say-so VTuber in YouTube. Please stay pure. Yes. All this talk about toes is making me want to bleach my ears. Pure equals say-so. Hi, Cap. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's talk about the next thing here. The next question that we have is, let's see. Would you rather hear a comforting lie or an uncomfortable truth? What are you guys thinking? Comforting lie or an uncomfortable truth? I mean, like for me, right? I'd rather hear an uncomfortable truth. It's best to understand this, and it's best to know what you're dealing with, rather than hear a lie that makes you feel better. Yeah, sure, a comforting lie will, like, you know, make you feel good for the moment, but you know, then you'd be living that lie. Hi, Glitch, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you're doing well. But yes, personally, a comforting lie. Personally, a comforting lie, rather than an uncomfortable truth. Tell people uncomfortable truth all the time. I don't mince words. If you know it's a lie, it's not gonna be as comforting. Well, the thing is, you wouldn't know, right? It just makes you feel better. That's it. It's all about the concept of just making you feel better, at least for the time being. Personally, yeah, I think an uncomfortable truth. I want to know what's going on. I want to know why something is going on, you know? I want to know what makes it happen, so to speak. Why someone would do something, and tell me the truth in that regard. Don't lie to me to make me feel better. That won't make me feel better. Yeah, sure, it's comforting, but it won't make me feel better. It seems like a lot of your people are basically saying, well, some of you said a comforting lie, but it sounds like a lot of you are saying an uncomfortable truth. It's better to be uncomfortable than to be, or it's better to have a truth that makes you feel, you know, uncomfy versus a lie that makes you feel comfy, so to speak. I think that's the best way to put it. Let's see. Truth will set you free, they say. An uncomfortable truth, best to take the band-aid off. Truth, this is like the question of live a sweet lie or bitter truth. It's truth. It's truth for me. I want the truth. It'll be uncomfortable, at least, you know. I'm just waking up. Glad I got to catch it. Yes, glad you got to be here, Glitch. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, it may hurt today. Tomorrow I'll be heading on my own way. Better to be uncomfortable and grow than oblivious after life. Exactly. You want to actually know what you're dealing with. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay, guys. Open that Pandora's box. Alright, here's a difficult one. Probably, it might be difficult for you guys, but I have really good reasonings probably as to why I like one thing over the other. Oh gosh, it goes off the screen. Sorry guys. One moment while I adjust the text here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, that just looks sloppy there. Okay, there we go. All right. So, would you rather only be able to listen to one song for the rest of your life or only be able to watch one movie? No. Movie, for sure. I don't really watch movies too much, and I'd rather have, you know, be able to watch that movie. But like, listening to the same song over and over sounds horrible. I'd rather be able to listen to different variety of song because I need music. I do need music to be different. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of you are pretty on top of that, saying movie, 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 movie. I love movies. But you can never watch a new one. It always has to be one movie. Like, you basically have to watch the same movie forever. Oh yeah, a lot of you guys seem to say movie. Movie via song, movie. I don't watch movie. Movie has music in it. Movie. Movies require you to pay attention. Music you can jam whenever. I'm good with only being able to watch the raid for my whole life. I'd prefer to just only watch one movie for my entire life rather than listen to one song. I need music to be unique. I need music to be different. I need it to hit different. I can't just watch one movie forever. It just doesn't work for me. Movies require you to pay attention. Music you can jam whenever. I'm good with only being able to watch the raid. If you choose movie, you can listen to any music you want. Exactly. Music is freedom, frankly. You can always listen to new music and you can listen to music anywhere. But a movie, you can't always watch a movie. Granted, let's say you're working a job that lets you watch movies. I'm sure you'd like to watch movies over listening to music, but at the same time, if that job lets you watch movies, maybe you can play gacha games instead. Imagine that, being able to play gacha games. Heck yeah! That's what I'm talking about, some fresh gacha. There's no way they can... Yeah, eventually you'll end up really disliking that one song. You know, it just doesn't work. Eventually you just end up figuring, yeah, this isn't that good. Alright guys. I'd choose a Fast and Furious movie. This next one is actually really hard in my opinion. Guys, would you rather find your soulmate or find your calling? It's a really hard question. What would you rather do? Soulmate or calling? Soulmate, calling, soulmate. I feel like soulmate, I blame all the shoujo romance manga I read. Calling, I can find a soulmate on the journey. By all accounts, you can find your calling on a journey too. I think I'd rather find my soulmate. Does picking one mean you will never find the other? No, you will find the other. If you find your calling, you attract your soulmate. I mean, that's true. Calling can equal soulmate, but like the thing is that I think I'd rather find soulmate, because the thing is like, imagine how many times you'd have to have your heart broken versus just having to try different things in your calling. In your calling, yeah, you could find your soulmate, but you may have a lot of heartbreaking. I think I'd rather have someone who is my soulmate than my calling. Just because I think heartbreak hurts. Yeah, some people say heartbreak makes you stronger, helps you develop as a person, but it also hurts a lot. For me, I don't think I'd want that. I think I'd rather have my soulmate than my calling. Yeah, sure, you don't have to figure out things and you know exactly what you want to do that'll make you happy for the rest of your life. But you'll still have to deal with heartbreak and all that stuff. If you don't find your calling, you and your soulmate are living on the street. I already found my calling, so soulmate it is. JK lol. Jason, what's your calling? I'm so curious. Not even I am 100% sure what my calling is. It's still a hard choice to figure out. For me, my calling, me, and in the end, you only have yourself. Finding finally someone that I can trust 100% is rare. ASF. TMI, too much info? Okay, I won't ask anymore then. Sign me up for soulmate. Alright. Hayami's intern. Please, guys, I don't have interns. No one here is being unpaid no one here is not being paid. Or doing things out of their free will. Please, I don't have interns. There aren't interns here, guys. No intern! No intern! Ay. Intern. Hayami's intern. Oh my gosh. Pizza party for Jason for being intern. Yeah, there are a lot of layers to this one in particular. Overtime? No, we have pizza party and Taco Tuesday. Unions say otherwise. Hayami would rather stay up till 3 a.m. than let us help her. That's not what I said. Yo, I want a pizza party. Guys, I can't even afford a pizza party. I wish I could. A pizza party sounds nice. Okay. But I cannot afford a pizza party. Jason, no joke. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, this next question is, would you rather have all traffic lights approach be green or never have to stand in line again? Oh shoot, this is a hard one. Never have to stand in line again. Traffic lights be green. Never line. Are you kidding me? Being able to go to a fast food place and you don't have to stand in line? Like, this includes carpool. This includes, or not carpool, but like, imagine if you have kids. If there are those of you out there who have children, you can just drop off your kids. No lines. Imagine if you are a kid. You don't have to stand in line. You can just walk away. You know, you're done. No line. I think no line, actually. I would never want to stand in line or stay in line. So it's like, I don't have to wait at the drive-thru for my food. I don't have to wait at the counter for someone to come up. It'd be basically, would you die with the you would, no. I don't think you would. It's basically like you don't have to wait for traffic lights. I live an hour from work because the lights. Oh my gosh, green lights. Well, I mean, I guess like having lights that you approach always be green would be nice too, but I think lines are kind of how I feel. No lines. Line, imagine the hassle of dealing with government paperwork. I mean, like, I guess technically you could even ask the finagle question, like, hey, if we're talking no lines, does that include the fact that, does that include traffic lights? Like, let's say you're at the front of the line when the traffic light turns green. Pretty much. You have to wait for the traffic light, but it will turn green for you eventually, and you'll be at the very front, essentially. That wouldn't be as bad, right? No lane is busing. Line, imagine the hassle of dealing with government paperwork. No line, Lamau, due to the public documents and hassles. Yeah, I think no line. Okay, in that case, I choose green. I hate traffic. No, you'd be at the front of the line with traffic. You would not be away from traffic, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. Sorry, I think no line. My heart sits with no line, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. No line. Never have to stand. Yeah, I I know I was like all over the place, like wishy-washy. Oh no, which one do I want to do? No line or traffic lights? No, I think I'm pretty sure no line. No line is 1,000 times better. Alright guys. Let's check out what the next one is. Okay. We have another question coming up. Alright. Would you rather marry the most attractive person you've never met or the best cook you've ever met? So basically, this is looks over food, essentially. And frankly, I think I'm here for the food. Look guys, looks always fade, no matter what happens. Looks are never eternal, so to speak. No matter what you do, looks will fade. They are not the best thing in the world, in my opinion. Looks are alright, but they're not the best, right? Food easy. Hayami eats once a day anyways. Cook, looks fade, food, best cook, food is forever, food easy, food. She survives off pokey and water. I survive off of automaton water. If their food is as good as Shohyugeki no Soma, Food Wars, sign me up. Pocky. Best cook, I do love to duo cooking, especially when doing food experimentation. Yeah, frankly guys, I think cook. The thing is that looks fade no matter what happens, and I genuinely don't believe that you would want looks over food. Food is a lot better, basically, because you can always have someone who'd be willing to be there and cook for you. And they make good food. We're talking, it's actually good food. It looks like good food. It tastes like good food. It is good food. You know? So I think I'd rather choose food. I think I'd rather choose food and have people, and not go for the looks, you know? The looks just don't sound good to me. That actually sounds really bad. Who wants looks over food? Wait, you eat automaton? I eat the music automaton makes. No, I know what hockey is. I can't cook. I envy that confidence. The most attractive person I ever met is me, so you know what? Heck. I like that. I like that you're able to just feel like, yeah, it's me. So I don't have to meet that person. I can just marry myself. My hand is my friend. I'll marry my hand and you can do nothing to stop me. Silly, but I think that's it. I love to cook. Tomorrow is the first go at Korean fried chicken. Yes. Please feed me Korean fried chicken. Send me photos. I want Korean fried chicken. Hayami phrasing. No. What did I do? Hand you say. Yes, hand. Chicken fried. Guys, what's wrong with... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna move on before this gets bad. I should get it on with. Okay. Alright guys. Ah, the formatting just does not look good. Okay, here we go. Would you rather go back to kindergarten with everything you know now, or know everything that your future self will learn? God, she's too say so. You said marry my hand. There's nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with it? Okay. So. I would like to know everything that my future self will learn. Oh, Fred, Shiroe, you just brought up the best point. Kindergarten, imagine investing in the right companies. I mean, the problem with that one, Shiroe, is where are you going to get the money? Are you going to like steal money from your parents and then invest in that? technically you can't do certain things, but you're right. Like, if everything keeps going forward as it should be, wait, no, what? Why would I go back and buy Bitcoin? Right? If I learn everything that my future self will learn, right? Then right now, I'll learn what companies become more expensive as time goes on, and I just have to wait. I have to bide my time. Woman. And on top of that, as an adult, you can learn a lot more. So let's say like you devote yourself to like a musical instrument. Well, now suddenly you're amazing, but at the same time, you could go back as a kid and learn it. One Bitcoin is 73,000 US. Gosh. Yeah. Gosh, dang it. You guys bring up a good point. You could literally go back in time with everything that you ever known and then just spend it on that, right? Fridge, guys. Dang, that's a good point. Some companies are too big to invest in the future. Yeah, like Google and Apple stock, Amazon stock. You can pretty much, granted it's hard as a kindergartner, but if you invest in Bitcoin, Google and Apple stock, and Amazon stock, holy crud. You could sell all of that and basically never have to work again and live off awesome stuff. You can become Mr. Beast if you wanted to. Y'all want to be Mr. Beast, huh? Hey guys, I put someone in a room and watched them walk around for the past 2 hours. And then gave them $3 million. Tell your parents to invest. Your parents wouldn't believe you. You're a kindergartner. Kindergarten might be a bit far, but I'm gonna choose that. Heck, save up money for your allowance. I can fix something and yeah, Bitcoin that start. The only problem is, if you do go back to kindergarten, right? You might influence the future. So this is the hardest part. Once different factors are introduced, the future may change. So let's say if you invest in Google and Apple, well, let's say it doesn't get popular. Let's say you invest in VTubing earlier. It doesn't, you know what? No. If you also learn the future, you would change. You know what? Forget about all this future stuff. Let's just go with no future stuff. Let's not debate the future space-time continuum, the time theory, all that stuff. No, forget about it. Let's just stick with one thing. No butterfly effect, nothing confusing. No, I will live with that paradox and change, all right. The section option sinks. I really changed so everything my future self knows is more or less the same. I don't want to go back that far, but I guess I can undo a lot of screw-ups. You can argue the same for future stuff. It won't be butterfly effect if you're riding the wave. Yeah. As long as you don't influence things too hard, I'm sure it would be fine. Frankly, I think you guys are right. Going back to kindergarten might be better. You know, I don't think I could decide on this one. Because it's like, yeah, know everything that your future self will learn is good, but sometimes you might not even learn that much as your future self. Going back to kindergarten means that you can restart and undo a lot of your mistakes and do it maturely. And technically, if you go back to kindergarten, you might just end up being a prodigy in this case. People would be like, wait a minute, how are you so good at all that stuff? Well, because technically, I lived for X amount of years before I went back in time. And also, this question does change depending on how old you are. Also, I can undo all the cringy stuff I did in high school. Every small change you influence the future can influence the future. Making my profile picture as an anime. Wait, Shiroi, isn't your profile picture an anime right now? Wait, Shiroi, aren't you anime at this current moment? Shiroi? Shiroi? Back in Facebook! Doesn't that the main attraction of any isekai manga, Lamau? Back in Facebook, Hayami, back in Facebook? Well, I never used Facebook. So, you guys might not know this about me, but ironically... Oh, thank you for the sub! I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character as a Wakiyaku Tachi. Facebook will add me on MySpace. I didn't actually use social media until I started doing this thing. Basically, I've been like a huge shut-in. So becoming Vtuber and all that stuff was the first time I ever made actual social media accounts. So we're talking like YouTube, we're talking like Twitter, all that stuff. I used to never use that stuff. I used to never even try. You know, I was more encouraged to play Ocarina of Time on my 3DS or on my GameCube, or play a Majora's Mask on my 3DS or on my GameCube, and tell people I'm busy right now. So, frankly, yeah, I don't know. I think kindergarten for me. Oh yeah, watching anime used to be looked down on. So did playing games. Apparently watching anime and playing video games were both looked down on when you're younger. It's very unfortunate, very unfair. Imagine getting bullied for watching anime like Naruto and One Piece back in the 2000s. What I'm basically hearing is you had to suffer for other people to be able to be, what's it called? You had to suffer for to pave the way for anime watchers everywhere. Okay. Would you rather have tons of mediocre friends or one really loyal dog? I had to crawl so they could run. Heck yeah, Uti on 3DS was my first Zelda. Heck yeah. Oh. Me watching anime is cool, and even normies pretend to like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titania. Okay. Would you rather have tons of mediocre friends or one really loyal dog? Dog! Dog! A dog, they last a lifetime. Doggo dog. Mediocre friends is like, well, what'd you do? Oh, let's go out to eat. Okay, cool. So Samantha was like stealing my purse and like taking all my watches, and it's like, no. A dog? Imagine you one dog to substitute the all evil goose. Imagine you're sitting in a recliner chair, right? You have a dog sit up, and you know, let's say you have like McDonald's French fries or something like that. Let's say you have some French fries. You can bite off that French fry and give it to the dog. You know, that becomes your best friend. Popcorn, French fries, chicken, chimkin, steak. Valley Girl Hayami's normie Hayami. No, it's like I think that mediocre friends are not as good as a loyal dog. A loyal dog is forever. A loyal dog will love you forever. Versus a mediocre friend? No. No. A dog? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are saying dog. Well, Jason says cat person, so mediocre friends. I like cats too, but like a really, really loyal dog? Guys, you could reenact like Fallout 76. Is that the game that is called? The Fallout 4? No, that's Fallout 4, not 76. 76 was that one that did not do well, I think. Honestly, I'm probably the mediocre friend. Cats are smarter than dogs. Get a dog, then find good friends instead of mediocre ones. Exactly. Exactly. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm mediocre too. You're not mediocre, you guys. You guys are fine. You guys are great. You guys are wonderful. Don't say that about yourself. You guys are great people. You're not mediocre. No. I think a loyal dog. A loyal dog that'll always be there with me, no matter what happens, and be there for me. Like, that'd be the best thing in the world. Dogs are people's best friend. You know, they used to say man's best friend, but I think dogs can be a girl's best friend too. So, loyal dog it is. That's pretty simple. I mean, unless you're a cat person, it seems like most of you are saying dogs. Mediocrity is subjective to the person, so while you may think you're mediocre, you are not mediocre to others. Thank you, Doc. That's very insightful. Yes, you may think you're mediocre, or you may not have the confidence to believe that you're not, but I don't think y'all are mediocre. think you guys are awesome people and really sweet because, you know, you're not running around basically saying, oh my gosh, let's destroy the entire thing. Let's cleanse the world. No, you're just, you work my 9 to 5 to then watch VTubers with my Dino Nuggies. Is that mediocre? Are you kidding me? That sounds awesome. Dino Nuggies and VTubers? That sounds like the freshest life in the world. Mediocre is a sense like they can't be counted on when it matters. Exactly. So, yeah, sorry guys. I think mediocre. No. I don't think mediocre. I don't think mediocre. I think friends. Or not friends. I think what's it called? I think doggo. Having a doggo is way more important. Alright. Next question. Would you rather be able to control fire or control water? That's a hard one. Would I be immune to the fire I control? Water, if it means bending anything liquid, even alcohol. Fire, because you Vaporeon joke. No, get that joke out of here. I was introduced to that by a friend. No, get that out of here. I don't want to hear about it. Beavis and Butthead. I'm gonna make little water clones. I mean, if you get okay, so like fire, it's hard because firebending is not bad. I liked firebending. Waterbending is also really nice. Right. Fire if I can't be hurt by it. Otherwise, water. Water is fine until the Fire Nation attack. Okay, here's the thing. Because you can control fire, you wouldn't be able to be hurt by it. Like, let's say fire comes towards you. You could just like, hiya! And then disperse the fire. I think, technically. Hey guys, did you know that Vaporeon? Stop! Water! Just because I'm interacting with liquids a lot more often than with open fire. I'm not the biggest person in fire. I've always been more about water. And like, being able to control water, bro, you can still burn yourself. Have you seen Avatar? True. They are technically able to control fire. But let's say you could control water, right? You could jump out of a plane into the ocean and just like spiral down. You can create an entire, what's it called? You can create essentially a landable pit. You could feel like you are the Tears of the Kingdom and explore the bottom of the ocean. Well, technically you couldn't. So actually, that's a question for you guys. Water is way more practical, especially with drawing water out of air, like Frozone or waterbenders. True. That's very true, Kraken. Humidity exists in air. You might not be able to control fire or water, but you can control hitting the like button. Thank you, Cutters. Thank you for the thing. Thank you. Thank you for putting that in there. I appreciate it. Water for regular people, fire for... No! Okay, here's a question for you guys. If you land at the bottom of the ocean and there's no water, are you still able to be crushed by the pressure? Or are you technically immune at that point? I actually don't know how pressure works. Is it pressure because there's water over you? Or is there pressure because... Oh, what's it called? What's up, guys? How controversial says cold have Hayami's takes been? No, they haven't been controversial. It'd be very easy to jump people with a water clone army. It'd be very easy to jump people with a fire snake, too. So, like, let's say there's so much water over you. Oh, the pressure is due to the weight and mass of the water itself on top of you. Okay, so yeah, technically, if you could move all that water out, you could go to the bottom. Guys, I could go to the Mariana Trench. I could actually explore the Mariana Trench and see what's down there. Without water, it's a lot more bearable. Without water, it's survivable. Okay, then yeah. Imagine if I split the Mariana Trench. Now, here's the biggest problem. If you move too much body of water, it discovered Atlantis. If you move too much water, right? You could create a tsunami. Hi, Don Jose. Welcome. The Mariana Trench is a IRL spooky game. I want to know. Think of how heavy a gallon of water is. Oh, actual. Okay, that's why. It's because there's so much water on you that you kind of just. You can also make people explode by controlling the water in their bodies as well as animals. Oh, that's more of your evil. I hope you won't use your powers for bad. But I guess, like, technically, you don't have to split the sea. You can just bend the water around you to create a breathable bubble, almost. That will let you explore. Hayami going to find the Meg? Guys, I actually watched a lot of videos because I love discovering some things about the ocean. One time, I was watching to see, like, is it possible that there is a megalodon at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? Find out this time on this episode of Mariana Trench Deep Sea Adventure. Da, 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 da. And so I was like looking it up, and I was like, no, it's not humanly possible to have a megalodon down there because the amount of caloric intake they'd have to consume to survive would be ridiculous. Cyrano, though, Moku is a cool character as well. You can move the water, but you can't move the shark coming at you. Well, think about it, Jason. Think about it this way, Jason, right? The shark's coming at you, you can move the water and essentially create such a powerful uptorrent that it sends the shark out of the water. You know? I think at this point, we have to consider the amount of water such fire you can throw. I would think that you would have to train for decades to split an ocean. No. There's no training here. You just control it. That's it. You can just control it. No. None of this, like, training. You don't have to train fire. You don't have to train water. You don't have to train this. You can just do it. That's it. I think water. Okay. So just absolute control. Yeah. Absolute control over fire. Absolute control over water. Anything that has the elements of fire to it. Sure knows a baka, though. Don't you know? Sillies are more lovable. At that point, you can just turn off the sun with fire. That's true. But I don't think the sun is actually fire, actually. Alright, here's the next question. But Liu Hayami would be awesome. She's a lovable, tomboyish baka. Liu Hayami? That'd be so weird. I feel like I should be water rather than Liu Association. You could cause the pop. No! No. Let's not do that. That's not good. No. No holding the world. None of that. No crimes. We don't commit crimes here. Then you can cool the water to a freezing level and have ice. Yeah, you're controlling water. Okay, guys. Next question. Would you rather have the ability to grant wishes to others or receive unlimited wishes for yourself? Wait, let Jason cook, Hayami. No, I'm not letting Jason cook. We're gonna stop that right now. No more of this. The sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma as it may be giants. Yeah, plasma is not fire, technically. So you can receive unlimited wishes, you can always do things, and then, or you have the ability to grant wishes to others. Guys. Okay. I get the concept of having unlimited wishes for yourself, but I think I'd rather grant wishes to others. You know? Oh, thank you for the sub! Thank you for becoming a Waki Akitachi. I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Sorry guys. I know, like, it's like wishes for yourself and then you could do that, but like, if I could wish for others, right? I'd want to. I would be able to, like, figure out, like, hey, what kind of wish do you want? What do you want? Could you imagine a kid with cancer were to tell me, hey, I want you to cure my illness? I could do it. I wish you could cure my illness. Or, you know, hey, I wish I had food for my family. I'd rather do that. I would rather want to grant wishes. Yes, you can refuse the wish. Yeah. If I have unlimited wishes, for myself. I never have to do work again or work towards something. I could have everything I would want, but I wouldn't be able to help the world. I'd only be able to help myself. Now, there's no loophole here. You can't say like, I really want this wish to be for this child. No. It has to be for you. And if I had the ability to grant wishes to others, I can legitimately change the world. Legitimately. But can't I just wish to... No. The wishes directly have to be something for you. So it's like, I wish... Like, let's say someone says, I wish I had $1 million. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. It's like, you can decide what feels right and what feels wrong. But if someone really needs help, you can do something. I wish to be able to cure... No, because again, it doesn't affect you. The wish has to be for you. So, yeah. I want to grant wishes to others. I want to be able to take what they need and give it to them. Just like that. Some people may wish to be a firefighter, or some people may wish to have another chance at life. If my wish is to give heaps of money away, dang, that actually might work, but I don't know. Frankly, I think I would actually wish for myself, because by granting everyone's wishes would halt progress of the world, no advancement in medicine or the like, and once you pass, well, that's true. Technically, you have to think about the repercussions. You would be considered a god, basically. And people would rely on you for years. Once you... By all accounts, though, think about it this way, Krakatoon. Let's say they, what's it called? Let's say you're passing away, right? Most likely what would happen is they come to you and say, I wish that you wouldn't, like, you know, die. You could say yes. You don't have to say you can grant wishes, though. That's true. You can just make them happen. You know, not like in Wonder Woman 1984, where the character is able to grant wishes and, you know, sends the world into like a negativity spiral. What if they wanted the... Oh... Well, first and foremost, no. Definitely not. Let's... No. Because again, you can deny wishes. You're allowed to deny wishes. Instead, you grant wishes for yourself in terms of finance and resources, etc., and support others to help advance things. That's true. If you wish that you had $5 billion, you could just donate it. It's a monkey's paw scenario, Hayami. You have to phrase it carefully. True, it benefits you so it works. This is a hard one now. No, I know I'd want to grant wishes for others. Because there's no way I could spin it. If someone was dying of like an illness and they said to me, I wish it would just go away. If it's wishes for myself, I can't say, I wish that I would wish that it would go away. No, that's a cop-out. No matter what happens, you can't save that person. But if you could grant wishes to others, you can. It doesn't matter if I could advance monetary things and stuff like that. For example, let's, instead of saying, yeah, I'm going to cure all diseases in this world or something, you'd still improve advancements by saying someone wishes for a donation of like X amount of money. Bam! You're done. It can still happen in some other way. But you cannot save someone if you can't grant wishes to them. That's all. What delicious chaos. Imagine two people wishing to be the ruler of the world. Definitely wishes for myself. Yeah, I do not blame you guys for wanting to do it for yourself. But I think as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I want Fortnite. Pretty amusing for what you said. I am me, wholesome boo. Selfless angel. No, it's not selfless. It's just, hey, I've always wanted to make the world a better place. I wish to have a money printer. A benefit so you works. Fully crown things. That won't work, Jason. Each money is coded differently, and too much fiat money could cause inflation. Yeah, if you have a money printer, technically too much would create inflation. Plus, your wishes mean you have a clear idea of what you want. Someone else's wish might result in unintended monkey's paw. True. like technically, well, like you don't have to play the monkey's paw game, right? You can basically give them exactly what they're looking for. I wish to have a metric ton of gold. Right! I would hold and make you make all my wishes come true. Oh, that'd be horrible. No. No, I don't want to be held in the bottom of a basement. That'd be terrible. That sounds awful. No. No. So when I get about halfway through the questions, I actually want to know what questions might you guys have for me? What questions would you rather have me choose between? Like, what would you rather? What would you rather see Hayami choose between? So, you know, feel free to get some going in your head. We're almost hitting that halfway mark. Alright, here's some wholesome ones. Want to remark, by the way? Yes, I think I already did the thingy. It's all about what you think you benefit you. Would you rather pick the person you love or a person who loves you? Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Shiroi. That's a good one. Yeah, it's hard. Cat pens or click pens? Cat pens or click pens? I like that. It's just simple. Cat pens, click pens. Stumped. No, I'll get into those questions right after we do this one. Okay. Would you rather have the power to bring happiness to anyone you touch, or the ability to bring peace to any situation? This is a hard one. So for the sake of this question, we have to assume that you can't just bring peace to make and they'll be happy, or you can't just bring happiness to bring peace. There's a difference. Peace will make them feel good. Will make that situation feel good. Will you choose black coffee or milk coffee? Fusion coffee. Oh, that's a good one. Peace and chicken grease. I tend to make people smile, so peace. The thing is that happiness is... I don't think Hayami... No, I know what SCPs are. They're freaky. I remember learning about them because I was curious, and then I did play like SCP Foundation a little bit, and gosh, that was rough. You know, oh! Thank you for becoming a Waki Yakutachi! I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Peace, I would pick. Guys, I think, yeah. After thinking about it, oh, thank you again for becoming a Waki Yakutachi. I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think I'd rather peace than happiness, if I'm to be honest. Peace is more eternal than happiness. Would you be a Nyami or a Nyami? Oh my gosh. A Wakiyaku Tachi. Conflicts are harder to resolve than sadness, so peace. I think peace would be better. Would you rather time travel back to the past or go forward to the future? The time travel vehicle is one way though. Past! Sorry, that's just... Here, I'll put that down, but so we can talk about it a bit more. Wakitaku Tachi. I'll put this one down, but I'm thinking past already. Wakiakatachi, 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 Wakiakatachi. There, 10 times. I said it 10 times. It's not the worst thing to say. It's actually not that hard. Pass, no questions asked. Here. Before we get into that, okay. So, yes, I think yeah. I think with this one, I'd rather be able to bring peace to any situation. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Krakatan. I like that. I like that. Split up the work a little bit. Don't just have Hayami do everything. That might be a good one. drop them there, and then, you know, they could be screened and given to me or something along those lines. That'd be nice. Have a little suggestions box, basically. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think peace. I think peace rather than happiness is way more important than, you know, because again, like a lot of you guys are saying, happiness is peace and conflict resolution are much harder to achieve than happiness, in my opinion. So, yeah. Yeah, you do have moderators. They can do more than just ban bots. Mods, please take any suggestions that are given in the Discord live chat so I can keep track of this better. Thank you. If there's anything tossed into there, please keep me apprised. Yeah, alright. Peace it is. Okay. So let's actually start answering some of the questions that you guys gave me. Would you rather time travel back into the past? Or would you rather go forward to the future? If you go forward to the future, you'd be able to see everything, and it's a one-way thing. It's a one-way thing. It's a one-way trip. You cannot go back. So you can't go to the future and then come back. Well, no, technically we had the kindergarten thing, and it's pretty simple. I'll just say it very quickly. I think the kindergarten thing did actually summarize it pretty easily. I'd rather go back to the past because then you have all the information that you need to be able to succeed for the future. Also, technically, if you go back to the past as an adult, you can carry all your money with you. And money... Wait, that's not how it works. If you travel to the future, you carry all your money, and your money would be worth more. Never mind. You could carry pretty much everything with you in the past. So, like, let's say you carry back, like, a Fire Emblem game and a Switch. Oh, you could sell it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I think past. I'd rather have technology that hasn't even been thought of yet, and bam, time to screw up everything. True, you know what to expect with the past. Yeah. Okay, this one. Where do you want the questions? Rich, I did not think this through. If there are questions that I haven't written down yet, just screen them and send them in the chat. I didn't think this through. Okay. This is a bit of a sillier question, but guys, would you rather Nyami or Hayami? Guys, this is gonna be a brief discussion. We won't talk about this long. Oh, but like good luck explaining how electricity works. True. Also, it'd be hard to accustom to stuff in the future. Nyami forever. Nyami. Guys. Personally, Hanyami. I think Hanyami sounds better, flows off the tongue better, rather than Nyami. So Hanyami over Nyami if I had to choose. Oh, this is a horrible thing. Okay. I've got another question for y'all. One that I had actually selected, and then we'll go back to some of the ones that I wrote down. I can't vote because I proposed it. Okay. Would you rather be able to heal all physical injuries or emotional wounds? The thing is, I think this is a hard one too, because, you know, Anya is a mythical creature. Please, for the love of all that is good, no. No, don't make them mythical creatures. Come on, y'all. Please. I don't want this. I don't want to be a mythical creature. I don't want this cat girl thing to be a mythical creature. I'm not a cat girl. I'm an anime college girl. I'm a side character, not a cat. Emotional wounds build character, emotional wounds. The thing is that, yeah, with physical injuries, you'd always be able to heal physical injuries. heal physical injuries, you'd always be able to heal physical injuries. With emotional wounds, oh, okay, so be careful on scrolling chat on mobile because it acts like shorts and I randomly teleported. All I can think of is like the teleportation noise from DBZ. Oh, mayawamo. Good luck healing the removal of a limb or being blind. What do you mean be useful? Oh, Commander Mid. I don't know what I mean by be useful. It was more of a joke. It was more of a joke thing for that one. Hayami is a cryptid. Yeah, with a physical injury, you could fix teeth. You could technically give old people teeth back that have lost their teeth. You could heal someone who's lost their things. You could heal Alzheimer's even. Because technically that's a deterioration of a brain, so it is a physical injury in that case. Oh gosh, I thought emotional wounds were it, but you guys are right, emotional wounds build character. But if you could heal physical injuries, like we're talking, if something in your body becomes physically problematic due to an injury, then yes. I don't actually think cancer would count in this case because unfortunately with cancer, it's a lot of times I remember reading medical documentation stating that the problem is that it's a malfunction of the body. A malfunction is not a physical injury, but by all accounts, something like Alzheimer's is because it is a physical deterioration. Now, you could argue with me that cancer is a physical deterioration, but currently that's kind of the way that I'm seeing it. I'm always welcome to other things, but like, let's say, you know, you could restore everyone's arms, you can restore everyone's legs, you can restore their fingers, you can restore anything with physical injuries. You can heal their broken piece, they're both physical faults. Okay, then yes, by all accounts, you could cure certain diseases because they're a physical fault. Emotional wounds can heal over time, while physical injuries won't ever heal like a disability. Exactly. Imagine giving someone who is blind or deaf their sight or vision back, or blind or deaf, sight or vision back, sight or hearing back. As someone with a lot of emotional, I'd rather go physical. I've grown into who I am because of that, and my body can't keep up with 10% of what I'm doing in life. Okay. Based on everything you guys have said, originally I was thinking emotional wounds, but I changed my mind. I think physical. If I can heal physical injuries, I can heal what's inside of them. It won't change their emotional feelings. They'll still have to work on that, but they can work on that. Emotional wounds do heal. They can become scars, and they can fade. But physical injuries may never heal. You may break something and it'll never come back. So, if you heal that, you're good to go. Yeah. Physical injuries all the way. I want to heal physical injuries. Yes. I like it. Okay, perfect. Physical injuries can lead to emotional ones. Alright. This is an interesting question that's coming up here. Given to me by Shufaway. Would you rather pick the person you love or the person who loves you? I won't lie, I don't fully understand the second part. Basically, are you picking someone that you love, or would you have someone pick you based on them loving you? Guys, I think I'd rather pick the person I love. Because, yes, it's true, you could always fall in love, but if you pick the person you love, you get to make that choice. You get to be with that person, essentially, and you pick them. You got to pick them. You know? Yeah, I think I'd rather pick the person I love than the person who loves me. Both are one-sided, that's the thing. Oh, so that's the concept. You pick the person you love, but they don't love you. The person who picks you loves you, but you don't love them. Oh, shoot. Guys, what do you guys think to begin with? Would you rather be the one to break someone's heart, or would you rather have your heart broken? I think I would still pick the person that I love. It's easier. It's easier to heal from having a broken heart and move on than you'd think. Because if someone loved me and I had to break their heart, I don't know what they would do, you know. I don't know how they would react, and I don't know how they would feel. I don't know if it'd torment them forever, and I'd worry about them. I already had my heart broken when oh, I'm so sorry, FBI. I'm sorry, it's okay, it's okay. But will we get a steel claws and a grizzled beer with it? No, you don't get to be Wolverine. But if it's the person that I care about, I know who I am. I know that I will move on and heal. I know I won't do what they do. I won't mess it up, so to speak. My life or anyone else's life for that matter. So yeah. I want to be the one who picks it. Breaking someone's heart is tough, man, and the guilt just eats you up if that person's a friend. Exactly. You ain't gonna go back to being friends. Well, I had my heart broken when I learned Yami was a fictional cryptid being. All I can do is move on. That's right, FBI, you got this. It's kind of like with the wish granting. It comes down, do you want to be selfish or selfless? Probably will pick the latter. Being in love with someone, even if they do not feel the same, do not love you, is not the worst thing. Feeling love towards someone is a wonderful feeling. That's a very poetic way to put it, Cutters. Yeah. No, I'd rather have my heart in pain than make someone else feel pain. Because I can grow from it. I can heal from it. I can become stronger. I don't know what that other person will do. So there we go. That's how I would approach that situation. Okay. Another question from chat. Would you rather create a country or destroy a country? Would you rather work SCP or Lobotomy Corporation? Choosing the person I love. We'll do the we'll figure this. All right, I'll get into that here soon. Frankly, I'd rather create one than destroy. If you destroy, that's a bunch of lives that have to change and are different. I feel like this one's kind of like a one-sided thing. There's nothing good about destroying one. What's the turnover rate at each one? I'm not sure. Fellow LobCorp players, yeah, FBI, we're Project Moon fans over here. Are you kidding me? LobCorp, I play Limbus Company on my channel a lot. I play what's it called? I'm hoping to play Lobotomy and Project Moon, Lobotomy and Library very soon. By turnover, creating, I don't think has a turnover. Destroy, I think does. Frankly, literally just because of that, I think this is very simple. I'd rather create a country rather than destroy. Creating would be hard, but we'd be able to do it. Destroying would be way too bad. I don't know. No destroying, no destroying. Okay. Just started playing last week. Yeah, we're big on these games. We're big on these games over here. That and Arc Knife. No, I meant SCP and Lobotomy. Oh. Well, I don't know how bad Lobotomy Corporation is, and I don't know how, but I do know how bad SCP is. I haven't gotten the opportunity to play Lobotomy Corp soon, so I'm hoping that I will, but I know I'm more of an SPS. Okay. I do not know who is an FPS player here, but there is someone here plays FPS, first person shooters, blah blah blah. Well, you're kind of immortal with LobCorp. Oh. LobCorp I know was inspired by a lot of things, and SCP was one of them. I mean, it sounds like the same thing. It doesn't matter where you go. I'd rather be in Lobotomy Corporation because then I could at least, you're immortal in LobCorp? Wow. I mean, like in SCP, you know, I just have to deal with like these spooky things that escape containment that are really spooky and strange. Lobotomy Corporation, I get to just, after I finish working at Lobotomy Corporation, I get to be in the same world as Limbus Company. And that means I can chase Faust with all my heart. I can pursue her to the ends of the earth. I'd be immune. She wouldn't be able to end me. I'd be able to develop so much power that I'd be able to always be around her. You know, I'd sit right next to her and be like, Faust, you don't have to work for Dante anymore. You can come with me. Faust. Ishmael, you can come with me, you know. You don't have to work for Dante anymore. I'm immortal. I'm a colored fixer. Because I used to work in Lobotomy Corp. Yeah, LobCorp 100%. Because then you get to go into Hayami's that you're describing yourself. No, hang on. I'm not a stalker. It's not about stalking. I'm just saying, okay. Hey. Guys, hear me out. No. Listen, you finish Lobotomy Corporation, you finish working there, and then you can go find all the Limbus girls that you want. You know, you could be with Faust, you could be with It's Okay, but we need to get a restraining order. You could have Autis, you could have Faust, you could have Ishmael. Are you kidding me? It's perfect. Lobotomy Corporation. Heck, I just realized, yeah, you finish your job there. You could go become a colored fixer. Bam! You'd be able to be with all the Limbusers. Lobotomy Corp is pre-Limbus, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just have to wait and grow. A VTuber I know started playing Project Movies, so that's how it happened. Hayami becomes end critter. No! I don't want to be that. Not in the actual Limbus universe. Notice how she keeps mentioning the female sinner sus? It's not sus. It's not that easy to become a color. Listen, Void. The thing is that I am, what's it called? I would be immortal, so I would become a colored fixer, easy peasy. So yeah, you'll have to survive white and night days. I mean, that's what someone said, that you're immortal in Lobotomy Corporation. So like, that's the thing. Hayami would be a color easily. The next stain on a wall. Oh my gosh. You're only immortal as long as the manager decides to bring you back. Oh. Okay, you'll understand once you clear the true LobCorp ending. Oh, that's it. Okay, hold on. That's a good question, Cutters. I like that too. Okay, black coffee or milk coffee? Just let me format this question. I mean, weren't there a lot of characters dying outright, or am I another game? Which one guy had recently got turned into primordial syrup? No, that was Limbus Company. Black coffee or milk coffee? Milk coffee all the way. I am not big on bitter flavors. I like sweet flavors a lot. I tried black coffee before. I can't do it. I'm a little girl about it. I'm not durable enough for this. No, black coffee versus please call it properly. It's Americano or latte? Latte then. Milk coffee. Latte. You're the person who loves me and looks like a what? I do not know where that came from. I need all the sugar I can get. Godo noises intensify. Rest in peace, Godo. Stuck in jail forever. No, I think milk coffee. Or latte, excuse me. I'd rather have a latte. Americano is espresso. And water. Latte is espresso and milk. Milk, latte it is. That seems pretty simple. Okay. Next one. Would you rather? This is actually a very simple one as well. Making lattes when we are done today. They're Italian, Hayami. What did I do? All I said was latte and americano. Is that not Italian? You know what? Never mind. Forget it. Cat pens or click pens? That sounded Spanish, not gonna lie. We have our resident Spanish expert here, Jason. Gabagool. Poor Hayami, I'm so sad. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming Waki Kitachi. I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Guys, cat pens or click pens? What are you guys thinking? Click pens? Cat pens as satisfying as click pens are. Cat pens are what I use for a lot of my calligraphy. I always end up losing the cap. Click pens, you'll never lose the cap again. So whenever I do pen drawings, right? Hold on, actually. As a side note, I have this box of Sakura Pigma Micron 05. These are cat pens right here. Click pens, my ADHD needs something to do. These cat pens are really nice and very high quality. Guys, do pens ever expire in terms of ink? Do they ever dry out as long as you keep things covered? Or it actually doesn't even say here. I actually don't know if pens ever dry out. Do pens dry out? Me no speak English. Wait for Jason, he'll be like, I don't speak Spanish. It's always nice to constantly keep cooking. Cat pens, since all of my drawing pens are cap ones. Yeah, guys, all of my drawing pens are also caps, so I think cap over click. The link can expire in many ways, yes. What? You're kidding me. So, like, these box of pens that I have might expire eventually? What? No. Oh. No, they can't expire. They can't expire. The water can eventually dry out and just leave the pigment? No. Like, what, do you think ink is eternal? Yes. Look, if you keep them inside of their box and inside of, what's it called, a cap, they'll never dry out, I thought. This is some dinky stuff. My pen is made by Apple, so I did not think they would just dry out, basically. Vtuber discovers liquid can dry crazy. The thing is that liquid can dry, right? And if you store with the tip down, the ink can keep flowing and start coagulating, clogging the end. Rich! Oh my gosh, no. Okay, whatever. Hayami, I've been doing calligraphy for like 7 years, trust me. Oh, I'm so sad. I didn't know they would eventually expire. Gosh dang it. Alright guys, here's the next question. We've actually gotten through all the fan-related questions, all the chat-related ones. So, would you rather have the ability... I learned the hard way, yeah, it sucks. It just kind of sink, doesn't it? I'm sad Yami now. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight? Oh gosh. Would you rather have the power to grow plants instantly or the ability to clean any polluted environment? Pollution is something that can be resolved and does not last forever. Plants will not be able to grow instantly, and you can create an entire, you can create veggies, fruits, you can create more food, and you can create more life. You want me to keep posting questions? You know, I'll go forward with a couple, and then I'll open them back up. That sounds like it can be poison ivy. Exactly! We can be poison ivy. No, not polluted government. have the power to make plants grow instantly. You can be poison ivy, you can make fruits grow, veggies grow, all that stuff. And imagine the environment needs plants, needs wildlife, all that stuff. Bam! Ba-da-da-da! You just suddenly sprout up a bunch of plants. Da-da-da! Ta-da! Would you rather have a pitbull sing every song that will ever exist, or everyone sing one pitbull song only? I don't even understand that one. I'd rather have a pitbull sing the songs, because that sounds cute. Yeah, I think plants. I would exclusively grow that silly immortal rubber plant. I would sell an instant tree growing service. Acoustic or ukulele? Acoustic? I don't know how to play the ukulele. Acoustic without a doubt. I am a guitar player through and through, not a ukulele. I don't want to be ukulele. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be good. Plants can grow without superpowers. Polluted environment, on the other hand, is a bit of a problem. That's true. But the immediate growth of plants is quite nice. Guitar or bass? Oh, I'd say electric, but electric is clearly superior. Kevin Bacon on the music of Define a Band that has no one. Well, Shiroi, I haven't played the bass, so I can't tell you that yet. That's one that I can't choose between, because I do think the bass has its place. The bass has its place. Bass has its place. So I think I cannot say. Until I play the bass, I can't give you a direct answer on that one. Okay. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight? The bass players, the ones that get an art, unless you're Davey. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming Waki Yakutachi. I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bass has its place. Yeah. Bass has its place. Bass. Bass. Isn't cheese equals unlimited wood, then sell wood and pay for pollution cleaning? That's true. Imagine if you could, like, run a pollution cleaning company with all the money that you have. Bam! Solve your problem. Half height. No, guys, I think I'd rather be double my weight than half my height, because I don't even weigh that much to begin with, and then I can just burn off all the fat. That's my weight. Half my height means that I'm tiny. That means, like, I'm like a dwarf. I don't want to be a dwarf. No, nothing wrong with being a dwarf, for that matter, but, like, I don't want to be a dwarf. Fun fact, shorter people have longer lives. Is that so? Huh. For all you know, you could gain the weight and muscle. Wait, can I pick half the height and double the weight to become a literal dwarf so I could shout rock and stone unironically? Buff yummy. Half of host Toasty's height would barely be noticeable. She's already too low. Rest in peace. Let's see. What else do we got here? Would you rather be able to... So wait, can I pick both half height and double weight so I can become a literal dwarf? No, I don't think so. If the half height is permanent, the double weight has to be permanent too. Then half height, I don't want to be double weight, no. Half height, I'd rather be short and quick than tall and fat. That sounds horrible. Okay. Guys, would you rather be able to fly like a bird? Or swim like a fish? Tubby yummy? No, I would be fat yummy, not tubby yummy. That'd be fat. Would you rather be skinny and healthy, but your whole life be made fun of for being skinny, or fat and unhealthy, but the whole world praise you like a deity? Oh, that's rough. Shiroe. Fly like a bird. Swimming is nice, but like with flying, you'd be able to be free in the air, free from burdens. You know, you're just like, oh, I want to go for a fly. And just like that, you jump and you soar. Fly broken wings and then fly perfect wings. Yeah, guys, I'd like to fly like a bird rather than swim like a fish. To answer your question, McNuggets, would you rather be skinny and unhealthy and have the whole world make fun of you, or unhealthy but have the world praise you? I don't want people to lie to me, you know? It'd be weird for people to make fun of me for being skinny and healthy, but I'd rather be healthy in myself and have, you know, some people and have people make fun of me rather than be unhealthy and have people praise me. Because eventually, even though you're unhealthy and big, you'll start kind of feeling like a slog. You'll just kind of like be sloshing around, rolling around, and just wouldn't feel good. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I mean, until the pandemic, I was skin and bones. They can't say anything I haven't already said about myself. Also, I can't stand people being nice to me. Being nice to others is my job. Yeah, that's right. No, it's my job. It's okay, Hayami. We'll make fun of you regardless. It's unlucky. This is my life. This is the life that I've chosen. Okay. Rest in peace. I just realized I'm blue. Anyway, we do bully the streamer. Okay. Would you rather believe in something that no one else does, or know a secret that you would never share? Why am I not blue? We're not having this discussion. Okay. Believe in something no one else does, or know a secret you can never share? If you believe in something that no one else does, you'll be seen as crazy eventually. And might get ostracized. But if you know a secret that you can never share, I already have like a bunch of secrets from other people. Why not add some more? I mean, I can live with that. TAB, be more useful without sharing it. I ain't no snitch, so second option. Believe in something no one else does. I will sacrifice myself for the greater good. I'll believe that girl. I think a lot of people believe that. Not believe. I'd rather have that secret. Because you guys are right. Being able to have that secret that you can never share means that you have something that you know that you can never bring up. You can never say. You can never change. You can never do anything about it, you know? It's a secret that you can never share. And that's it. But you know it, and that's all there is to it. Versus believing in something that no one else does, well, that's a different story, you know? That's like, no, you don't understand. I'll become the only one that believes it. Believing in that one, you'd have to basically, people would think that you're insane and stuff like that. I know what the future's gonna be. That is my secret. Oh, shiz, he go. Oh, no. And Claire begins. And the second option could be a secret that could save millions of lives. Well, then you just save their lives. You can't share it, right? Oh, no. Oh, please. Gosh, no. That's not even a secret. We all know what it is. Alright, guys. Would you rather have the ability to make people around you feel loved or feel understood? Jeez, that's a hard one. Loved or understood? Loved or understood? You know Bob's last name? Tell me, what is Barack, I think. I would rather have the ability to make everyone feel understood. Because feeling loved is important, but a lot of people feel like they aren't understood these days. A lot lot of people spend more time arguing with each other online because they feel like the other person doesn't understand them. They feel like their form of existence is making them incapable to be understood. So I want people around me to feel like they are understood, so that they don't have to fight, they don't have to argue, so they're just trolls. I think it could be, but sometimes you have to even consider, what is a troll and why did they exist? A troll is someone who just tries to push someone to their absolute limit. If you understand a troll, you won't engage with them. So, think understand. Because you could cause a lot more peace with understand than loved. Loved is important, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather be trying to cause peace rather than trying to cause more strife. I'm neutral in this question. I want to make people around me feel worse. No, let's not do that to people. Oh gosh, this one's really hard, y'all. This one is a difficult question. Like, we're gonna be on a bit of a fence with this one here. Everyone understand each other will become a hive mind with Hayami in the center. No, I don't want to be a hive mind controller. Please don't have me become the hive mind deer. Hive mind Yami. No, 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 no. Yeah, like, I understand that I am the best mod candidate. Please, for the love of goodness. Hayami the mind. Please, no ban. Alright guys, this one's a really hard one, and I actually want to see your answers first before I even respond, because I don't know how to go with this one. Do you want to have the power to make people smile, or the ability to erase someone's sadness with a hug? A smile better suits her. Hashtag 4 elemental for mod. I choose aura. Oh my gosh, you guys. I swear. Okay. This is a hard one. True hero. Oh, a smile better suits a hero. Wait a minute, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I remember that. Smile, hug, but dang, I just realized I haven't hugged a person for a long time. I already had the smile thing, but I don't like hugs, so I guess the guaranteed smile. People can smile even while sad. Oh. Guys, I think I'd rather have the power to make someone smile. If you erase someone's sadness, they won't be able to actually deal with it and learn from it. If you have the power to make someone smile, there are a lot of people I'll never be able to hug, if only because of the distance. If you have the power to make someone smile, you can always help. It helps to move through the sadness. These questions are getting depressing. I'm sorry. I'm sure there are some funnier ones here. You guys probably have some funny ones for me too. But if you have the power to make people smile, you can bring them, you can uplift them, you can make them feel better about themselves, all that stuff. But if you have the power, you're never fully dressed without a smile, my dear. Oh, if someone ever used that line on me. Erasing sadness is messed up. If someone loses sadness, they don't understand they have happy moments, yeah. You can tell they were researched at 2 AM. No! No! Why are everyone trying to call me out? I haven't eaten yet today. Yes, so I think it is the power to make people smile rather than erase their sadness. Erase their sadness is like, yeah, you don't want to remove it. Hayami, go eat. I'm streaming. Get out of my room. Dad, I'm streaming. I'm playing Minecraft. Eating stream. Hayami finally eats food for the first time in her life. It begins. All 30 of them. Good food sounds, eat ASMR. No ASMR. People aren't here for ASMR. They're here for Big Squeak Toy. ASMR cereal stream, just all that crunching in the ear. Oh yeah, you guys like that crispy crunchy noise in your ears? No. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh. Would you rather have the ability to make someone feel appreciated, or the power to give people to help them find their true purpose in life? Rage, what are these? These are ridiculously hard questions. Pancakes or waffles? Oh, I'll answer that one too. Oops, sorry guys. My Sukiki toy can't be this cute. But I'm not. Have the ability to make someone feel appreciated. Doesn't number 1 lead to number 2? I can already find people's true purpose in life. Spreading democracy for Super Earth. It's the bleep button for Jason, Gray, and I. Put the automaton down. Would you rather, or please answer soon? I would rather. And here's the reason why. Because. And that's why I. There you go, Crackerton. Okay, guys. I like, if you help them find their true purpose in life, I don't think that'll make them feel appreciated. I think that just means they have an answer in their life. Gotta love a very serious VC just to get flashbanged by the automaton. Automaton, automaton, you make noises and sing. Automaton. Hi, EJ, welcome in. Understandable, but controversial nonetheless. Okay. I think I would rather have someone help someone find their true purpose. They can find a way to be appreciated and all of that, and they will. Heck, you can, what's it called? Heck, you can, oh my gosh. You can have someone feel appreciated pretty easily. But their true purpose in life is harder to achieve. My true purpose, I live solely to spite. I want them to find true purpose in life. Scales or fur? Scales give you more defense. So scales probably, if I had to. Imagine their true purpose was to steal from— oh gosh! Guys, why is it that whenever I say something, it's like, oh, imagine, Hayami, if XYZ was actually XYZ. No, I don't want to imagine that. That sounds horrible. Automaton, yeah. Automaton, yeah. Automaton, yeah. Automaton. Oh, Okay. Yeah. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? Leg. If I lost an arm, I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that I did. I'd rather lose a leg. When's the last time Hayami touched grass? Do I have to answer that question? I'm not answering that question. That's a question that I will not answer today. No, Hayami. Okay, why? Why? It was a mod posted the question. Wait, Hayami has touch grass? I'm gonna... Hayami fit? Yam feet? Oh gosh, no. And be like Gregor? Oh gosh, no. Ugh. Would you rather have the ability to make anyone feel better when they're sick, or have the ability to make delicious? Oh, let's just quickly move past that. It's not delicious. Or have the ability to make delicious food appear whenever you're hungry, or the power to instantly make anyone feel better when they're sick. I'm sorry, Hayami, I'm not going to. I'm not. Gosh, you guys think that I'm some kind of devious person that just does evil things. I want the power to make anyone feel better when they're sick. That's it. I want to make someone feel better when they're feeling bad. You know, delicious food is nice whenever I'm hungry, but would you rather steal? Wait, you're not? I thought you were the villain. No, I'm not a villain. The only time I was a villain was when you guys asked me to do the yandere thing. I'll ban him the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Also the first one because good food can make anyone happy. Well, yeah, but you have to be hungry. No, I want to make someone feel better when they're sick. Sick is stinky and I can heal. No, she's too soon to be devious. Wait, no, that's a different one. You do bad things, you disappoint your parents. Yeah, I would rather heal someone when they're sick rather than the food. But I'm hungry at the moment, so I'm biased. Yeah, it's just, you know, imagine if someone is sick and like they're like, oh my gosh, I only have a month to live. Bam, healed. Versus delicious food, you're right. You can just make it appear whenever you're hungry, but that's it. I don't know. I think this is another one of those, would you rather do it for you or for another person? And anytime it comes to like second thing, I can become the cult leaders. Oh my gosh. It's not about helping people, no. It's about the fact that you have a power to gain infinite praise. Infinite praise. But being able to do number one would make the person in number two happy. They'd still probably pass away, however. I don't think that will save them from their time of passing. Okay. Alright. Next question. Would you rather have the ability to turn any positive situation into a negative, or any negative situation into the positive one, or the power to bring people together in times of need? We're the minions of the Haya cult? No, you're not. You're just normal. Hey, they'll pass with a full belly. Gosh, no. Look, let's not let people pass away in such a bad way. 2-hour stretch check. Thank you for the stretch check. Everyone reposition yourselves. Oh, gosh. Everyone reposition yourselves, stretch, and get yourselves that stuff, because we are going to be here probably for a little bit more time. That was a good stretch. Okay. Can I turn a positive one into negative? No. Fight Ricardo or babysit Don Quixote without a leash? I'm not doing either of those. The first one, because I want to see how weird it can get. I'd be like, yo, this pizza's too... But I repositioned myself throughout time. You know, guys, I think I'd rather have the power to bring people together in times of need. Because, like, yeah, a negative situation and a positive one is a good thing. But, like, imagine in a time of need, when something is just really bad, you can have everyone to come together and make them feel better. First one, because life sucks and that's not helpful. Oh, fridge, but at the same time, it's true. If there is something negative going on, you have the capability to turn it into a positive thing. Suffering builds character. A messiah comes in trying times. I don't know how to answer this one. This is a hard one. Bringing people together doesn't mean they won't argue. True. We're assuming bring people together like Christmas, everyone happy. But Christmas people still argue and fight, so... There has never been a situation where humanity has, as a whole, has come together. Wouldn't that mean that you talking bleed though, like a leader to bring people together? Yeah, but you are right. There's still probably going to be conflict no matter what. You know what? I think I'd rather turn a negative situation into a positive one. Let me change my answer. So, like, bringing people together is nice, you know. In times of need, it's nice, but you don't know what's going to happen when you bring people together in that time of need. No, I think I'd rather turn a negative situation into a positive one. Because that means, you know, if people are having a hard time or if people are doing bad. All right, Hayami, I'm gonna go and save my data. All right, EJ, take care and thank you for being here. Yeah. Let's make something that is negative positive. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, guys. Negative situation into a positive one. Suffering can build character, but like, imagine if a negative situation is so bad, you need to turn it into positive. Roasted by Mersalt? Neither. Oh my gosh, excuse me, guys. Alright, guys. The next question is also a bit difficult, but I think I already have a feeling on what I want. If this British, what he's gonna do? Leave the British people alone. It doesn't really matter what we think. Everything our overlord Hayami says is law. I'm not an overlord. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Y'all be out here being like, Hayami is an overlord. Praise Lord Hayami. Praise Lord Hayami. I'm not a lord. I'm just a Hayami. Hiya cheese. Am I right? Funny. Overlord Hayami has a nice ring to it. Advice, I think people can appreciate good advice. Overlord Hayami. Lord Hayami. Y'all know if I do Lord Hayami, I have to do my deeper voice, and that's not gonna work here. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. No one likes my deep tone. My deep tones. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to make someone's day brighter with a compliment or the power to give someone the perfect advice when they need it most? The first one is basically just what men are like. One compliment to keep us going for the year. To make someone's day is nice and all, but if someone has if someone needs guidance in life, giving them perfect advice is a good idea. Advice is always hard to give because you don't know what someone needs. But if you have that, you know exactly what they need. And you can help them. You can. Ray is right, my advice is perfect. Let's give them perfect advice. Let's give them good advice instead of giving them bad advice, you guys. Let's give them the good advice. Let's help them together. Nobody ever takes it as the problem. My advice is always perfect. Oh boy. I'm a lot of confidence there, Gray. Okay. Okay. I think yes. Brighter with a compliment is not nearly as much as perfect advice when they need it most. Yes, I want it to be perfect advice. Even if advice is perfect, they can ignore it. Can't ignore the perfect compliment. True. Confidence is key, and I'm opening doors. The thing is like, what if someone sits down next to you on a bed, you know, and they're just like, hey, I don't know what to do. I need some guidance. And you're able to be like, here's what you need to do. And you gently touch their hand. And you stare into their eyes and you're like, you need to do this, this, and this, and this. It'd be so sweet. It'd be such a moment. And you know, they lean in closer and then they can, no kidding. Balls, nobody sits on my bed. I sit on my bed. Would you rather have the ability to make someone else feel confident in themselves or the power to help them overcome their fears? Hayami's acting sus. Hayami writing a fanfic. Guys, please. I'm doing no such thing. I'm just saying my mind here. Ooh. Wait, did the notification noise not play? Thank you for becoming Wakigakutachi. As a Wakigakutachi, I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you. Hello, outdoorsy girl. Hello. Welcome in. It did? Okay. I just didn't hear the noise. Have the ability to make someone feel confident in themselves or the power to help them overcome their fears. Hayami fanfic where she tells us we're going to be okay. I'm doing good, outdoorsy girl. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Bring back the spooky. Look, I'm saving it for the Halloweens of times. You guys, we can't have ooh spooky for all the time. That'd be lame. Confident. I want someone to feel confident in themselves. Oh, sorry guys, I just hit the mic. I am so sorry, I apologize. Hi Max! Welcome, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. We need a springtime notification. It's spring! Springtime! Yay! I feel like either one of these is an offshoot of the other. Ooh, flower! Oh, that's a good one. I like it. From Shiroe, would you rather bring back the spooky or wear cat ears? Cat ears over spooky. I'd wear cat ears over spooky. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming a Wakiachika Tachi, outdoorsy girl. I'll do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Aldous stalk me. Are you kidding me? I'd rather have Aldous than Radia spend all my money. Oh, sorry, I just hit my microphone again. Holy fridge. Someone clip that and make it a note. We have confirmation of the cat stream soon. No, I didn't agree to anything. You guys are addicted to cat girls. I'm concerned for your safety and your health for that matter. Do you play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. I don't think that each of them will offshoot into the other. Having someone have self-confidence is actually really good. So is fears. Actually, now that I think about it, they kind of feel like they are mixed. Hi, Thomas. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Thank you for dropping by. Piercing, not ear or a tattoo. Oh, fridge. Tattoo. I'd like to get one of those fancy tattoos that I see girls on their tummy have. Like, it's like, yeah, it's like in the tummy area. That would be awesome, I think. I've seen them before. They look really pretty. They're really well designed. So, I think that would be nice. You play Doki Doki? I do not. I'm addicted to cat girls. I'm addicted to plastic robots. No. I'm addicted to cat girl. Oh gosh. So yeah, I think a tattoo in this case. I'm addicted to Gacha. Power of the Nyami. No Jason, don't fall for their lies. The cat girls. Okay. Jeez, these are pretty much the same. Overcome fears or confidence. If Faust knows all outcomes, does she know if the Odyssey has had a purpose? Wait, I'm so curious. What happens, Jason, if I do this right now? Okay, anyways. So, I think the capability of, what's it called? What is your favorite anime character? Oh, gosh, guys, what did I say? What did I say was my favorite anime character, y'all? Y'all remember what I said was my favorite anime character? I can't even remember. I think I said Naofumi. Oh, great teacher Onizuka. Onizuka sensei. Onizuka sensei. Have the ability to make someone feel confident. Okay, I think confident. Confident in themselves means that they might be able to overcome their fears, whereas overcoming their fears can lead to confidence, but not as much. It's pretty simple, in my opinion. Would you rather know the right words or always take the right actions? Oh. Onizuka, that's my favorite. Love GTO. Same here. GTO is probably one of my favorite animes of all time. Love it. Shield Hero was good at the start. It started getting slow at the middle chapters. Alright, great. I'm gonna put this as the next one to go with. Here we go. Perfect. Cool. Alright. Would you rather live... Do you speak Korean? I do not. It'd be cool, but I do not speak Korean. The most that I can say is ham pong pong. That's it. Which is a restaurant in Korea. And it's pretty sad that that's all I can do. Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without movies? Hayami barely speaks English. That's asking too much. She only speaks broken. Yeah, it's an old anime, but a classic. Agreed. Classic. I do. That's awesome, Outdoorsy girl. That is awesome. Would you rather live in a world 안녕하세요? I would rather live in a world without movies. Here's the reason why. Movies are a form of storytelling and nice. I do like movies, but the thing is, imagine if you don't have music in movies. Sorry, my phone got to 0. No problem, Max. Welcome back. If you live in a world without music, you're depriving that world of any form of expression that moves beyond language. You're depriving the capability for anyone to understand each other because you're removing the concept of, to call it, music from there. Music is universal. Movies are non-interactive. No movies, as much as I love Godzilla, I could handle not being able to listen. I could not handle not being able to listen to music. The voices will come back. Silent films are a thing. Silent films are a thing. But I feel like music does convey an emotion that you need. Music is really important, guys. Music is a form of expression, a form of freedom, a form of happiness. Music is beautiful. Take it from me, the girl who sat there and listened to a bunch of Arcanite songs yesterday during one of my live streams. Yeah. Music is a gorgeous form of expression. And I don't think I'd be able to live without music. Especially because I play instruments too. Yeah. Movies are an occasional treat. Music, on the other hand, I practically live with earphones on. This is for me. Have thought bubbles appear over your head for everyone to see, or for everyone to know you have for everyone you know to have access to your search history. Oh, gosh. Sometimes the voices do tell a funny joke. Okay, that's actually a good one, Cutters. Let's put this one up. Let me put this one up here. Okay. How the heck do you get rid of music? If I tap pencil, that's music. So if I tap to explode? No, it's just like music doesn't exist almost. There's no concept of it. Just using incognito mode. Now you don't have a search history. Dang, Crackton out here with the capabilities. Frankly, I have a lot of thoughts, and a lot of my thoughts aren't that good. So I don't think thought bubbles over my head is a good idea. I don't know when I'm going to pick movies or music. I'd always say music is the one that you should keep. Movies are okay to let go of. You know what? Access to my search history, yeah. It's not like I have anything to hide. Most of the time what I search up is different girls in different gacha games, different music on YouTube, what else do I do? Sometimes I search up guides and how recruitment tags. Your internet service provides logs your search history even if you use incognito. Like, I don't really search up anything beyond just girls. Girls guides, builds for different characters, and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes. So I would rather have people see my search history than my thought bubbles. My thought bubbles are not good. I do not want my thought bubbles to be out here in the world. No. I don't search much else beyond girls. Gotcha, girls. Gotcha, girls. I mean, a VPN should get around that too. No. For the sake of this, you basically, your search history is known no matter what happens. If your search history isn't that bad, why don't you show it? Why would you want to see my search history? That's just a waste of like an hour. Although I purge the heck out of my search history. All of this is so hard questions. Okay, guys, what about you? Search history, let them come. Plus 90% of my search is dumb questions. The other is music. What about the rest of you guys? I actually didn't see many other answers regarding if you guys would want search history or what's it called? Search history or thought bubbles. Okay. I feel like most people would feel like search history over thoughts, because thoughts can be rough sometimes. Wait, Goose has a good point. Thought bubbles? Like thought bubbles that appear over your head that show your thoughts. My search history is just the learning side of YouTube. Search history. It sounds like all of you guys are pretty much search history. Holy fridge case. Oh my gosh. Search history. People already know I'm weird. Alright. Everyone seems to be the consensus. Search history over thought bubbles. Okay. Would you rather always know the right words or always take the right actions? What would you rather do? Know or take? Know or take? Would I rather know the right answers or would I rather take the right actions? What would I rather do? Na 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 na. Actions speak louder than words. My thought bubbles will be like, oh no, I don't want them to know I look at tentacle inappropriate stuff. Crud, they know I look at tentacle inappropriate stuff. No, tentacle? Why? What's the point of that? Like, okay, think about this like legitimately, right? You have suction cups, right? Henty. Okay, like, so octopi have suction cups, right? So like, if they touch you, it would get stuck on your body. And then, you know, isn't inappropriate stuff purely for the methods of having children? Like, so why in the world is suction cup appendages? Hayami, this is a Japanese thing. Move on. Okay, I'll move on. Okay. Alright, let's just get out of here before things get too worse. Are we seriously getting into discussion? Are we seriously doing this? Nope, move on. Okay, guys, I'm moving on. I don't understand. You know what? Mods, please set a reminder for me to look this up to understand the general idea and consensus behind it. Okay. So, no. Okay, fine. None of it then, alright? Gosh. The bigger question is, what the poor octopus is getting out of all of it? No, we're moving on. I feel like we are going to have to expose her for her own safety. Would you rather always know the right words or always take the right actions? Right actions. Right words are nice, but they're just words. Being able to take actions are far more important than the words that exist. Yeah, I'd rather always know the right words. Or excuse me, I'd always rather take the right actions than know the right words. You can always work on your communication skill. Actions, however, speak louder than words. So, actions. Actions it is. Akisha. Hum. Unless you're a politician. Like Nietzsche said, Cutters, if you stare into the abyss, the abyss stares back at you. Oh, spooky. Scary skeletons. Oh, flower. Right actions. Because the right action could be something sick, like a backflip off a cliff and landing on top of a lion. True. Depends on the actions you think are right. Which could be questionable if you have quixotism. Quixotism. Quixotism? Quixote. Quixotisms. Quixotism. Quixotism. I feel like this would be an Old Spice commercial. Old Spice. Get your spice on. Become spicy. Quixotism. Okay, I understand now. Quixotism. Okay. Would you rather have a photographic memory or a perfect pitch? I love music, I love singing. Perfect pitch over photographic memory. Photographic memory is all nice and all, but hello Zamboria, welcome in, hello. I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? I hope it's good, A perfect pitch. I want to be able to sing and hit everything that I want. Hit every note, regardless of what it is. Because I wish to be a singer through and through. I wish to see what the world has in store for me. You know, being able to hit the notes as best as possible would be a dream. Perfect pitch would be great. Yeah, I agree. Photographic memory, I partially already have it. Man, photographic memory would be crazy too, but I want perfect pitch. I want to be able to sing. I feel sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, perfect pitch. Perfect pitch. I want to sing. I want to be good at singing. I want to have a pretty singing voice, okay? Let me have a dream! Next. Considering my current memory, perfect memory will make sing from happiness even if I won't be able to hit a note to save my life. It's true. Okay, so I figured I would get perfect pitch and sell like a flog mule. No, because perfect pitch would mean that you would be but Hayami, if you have photographic memory, you can speak Japanese. No, singing can reach a world. Are you serious? Socket school, you McNuggets? Socket, like a socket thingy? A bridge socket? Would you rather have a magic band that can teleport you anywhere you want, or the ability to time travel anywhere you want? Time travel? Are you kidding me? You could travel forward in time, and then just, what's it called? You could travel forward in time, and then, like, figure out what's gonna happen, and figure out how to prevent it, or you could travel back in time, put all your money into a stock and an account, and then travel forward in time again. Are you kidding me? Time travel is way much better. Way much better. Way better than to be able to teleport. I'd rather time travel than teleport. Magic School Bus or Doctor Who? Magic School Bus, you kidding me? Miss Frizz is like the best. She frizzing out. She whizzing up. She on the Magic School Bus. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for becoming a Waki Akitachi. I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Time to... Oh, times two. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Wait, you've never seen Doctor Who? I have not. Have you seen Doctor Who? No. So yeah, I'm on a TARDIS. I think time travel. Time travel is way nicer in my opinion. Oh, spooky times two. Oh gosh, the ooh spooky. Alright, this is a bit of a long one, so bear with me. Okay. Socket. Oh gosh. I should not be laughing at that one. Oh my gosh. Okay guys. Teleport, I'm about to instant transmission. That's because you're a Dragon Ball Z person, Gray. Alright. I guess this is an interesting... Wait, no, that's not what it is. Wait! Oh gosh, I messed up, guys. So the actual question is, would you rather have a magic ring that when you touch a book absorbs all the knowledge inside, or have a magic van that teleports you anywhere and time travel anywhere you want? I'd still go with the van, because teleportation and time travel way better than the magic ring. Would you rather play Bug Snacks or Mortuary Assistant? Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks, Bug Snacks, Bug Snacks, Bug Snacks, Bug Snacks, Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks. No mortuary, please. For the love of all that is holy. No mortuary, please. No. Wait. No mortuary assistant. I don't want mortuary assistant. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. Oh gosh, that sounds horrible. Like, okay, guys, mortuary assistant is frighteningly horrifying. No. Whoever made that game is scary. Are you kidding? Number 2 is way more OP than number 1. Yeah, I agree. Well, I can't drive yet, but the van. Bugs next stream one day when I'm able to free up enough to make sure. It's on my list, Jason. It's on my list. Would you rather get no SSR characters for a year, or... Hold on one moment. SSR characters for a year, or get SSRs for a year, but they're ones you already have. I would rather get none. It would make me feel like I'm building up my luck. Are you kidding me? I do not like getting duplicates. Duplicates hurt me more than non-duplicates. Unless I'm going for duplicates. Alright guys. Would you rather... This is actually an interesting one. Would you rather be able to eat anything you want or that has perfect nutrition, or be able to sleep 1 hour a day and be fully rested? A6 told her she wouldn't do any pulls for a year. Guys, building up my luck true Gacha thought. I'm building it all up to save it up for a big pull. Biggest pull. Number two to the win. Yeah, I think the sleep is a lot more important. Like, able to eat anything you want for it to have perfect nutrition is nice. You can eat whatever you want, but if you only sleep 1 hour a day and be fully rested, that gives you 23 hours to do anything. Like, you can just go to the gym at that point. It's way better. I have more time to do stuff. Exactly. Imagine if you're always awake and only need 1 hour. Oh, perfection. 23 hours of activity is OP. Yeah, that one seems like a no-brainer, y'all. That one seems like a no-brainer. Okay, guys. Oh, gotta go to class. See you later. Bye, Gray. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Would you rather? This is a nice one. This one will lead to some really in-depth thoughts. Would you rather explore space, or would you rather explore the ocean? This is the cheap thing, Jobs. No, Cutters, that's the thing. It would just be you that could do it. No one else could. So Jobs can't make you work 12 hours a day. Even while needing only 1 hour per day, I'll still manage to be sleep deprived. Guys, I want to explore the space. While we know more about space than the ocean is here. I wouldn't be productive. I would watch VTubers and anime for more hours. Then I feel like food might be the better one. If you feel like you're just gonna waste your time, I feel like food's a better one. Because that means you could just eat anything and everything. You could snack all day long and never feel big. Yeah, it's not like you can always get the one you want. It's always 1 out of 5 in FGO. Space, there's an asteroid full of gold that we have been tracking for a long time. Born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore space, born just right to watch Yummy. Oh gosh. That's right. Some people will never be able to watch me. Well, they would be able to. There's archives, but never be able to interact with me. I want to explore space. The ocean is deep, vast, and spooky, and there's stuff that we don't understand about it. But space? Space will let me be free out in the open. I can find a new world. I can find a new planet. I want to explore space. I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to find things. Yeah, I want to explore space. Okay, space it is. Space is scary as heck. I'm scared of the ocean. Space is scary. Space is scary, but imagine if you could find a new life form. Imagine if you could find a new world. That's what I want. Okay, guys. Would you rather end hunger or end hatred? What if you drift out and don't have the space leash to the ship? Oh, true. Space is ultimately free, but also ultimately lonely. Ocean is still on the same planet, at least. But you wouldn't really be. I would copy Wally and take a planet with me. I think I'd rather end hatred. Hunger is something that we can end with work and effort and stuff like that. But there's always some sort of a hatred in people's hearts. And it's too much. I don't want to see hatred anymore. Hatred just tears people apart. Hatred will find a way back. No, like this, you end hatred. That's it. Like it goes away. You end it. It's permanently gone. No hatred. Kingdom Hearts of Darkness? Hunger leads to a lot of hatred? No, like as in there is no hate, but there's still hunger. Versus there is no hunger, but there is still hate. We're talking about the impossible here. And in this impossible scenario, I definitely say ending hatred. Hatred no longer happens anymore. People are able to at least respect each other and appreciate each other. They may not agree with each other, but there's no hatred. Obviously, because it's already 11:30. Bye. Bye, Max. Yeah, hatred. I'd rather save people from dying or starvation than stop fighting. I'd rather stop fighting. Because then focus on trying to help people who are hungry. So humans miss an entire spectrum of emotion. That's messed up. Wait. Shoot, that's actually a good point. Technically, you are removing an entire spectrum of emotion with that one, aren't you? Hayami would rather let people— No, that's not what I said! Please. Please, y'all. Alright, y'all. Like, I wanna hate the new Avatar that came out. Some people really like that, and I haven't seen it yet, so I can't speak on it yet. So, would you rather be known as a one-hit wonder for a novel or a song? That's a hard one, guys. What do you think? What do you think? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? I want to hear. I want to hear. music is smooth, make groove. I love it. Kitty. My cat is here. Everyone say hello to my cat. Hello, cat. A song for sure. I would rather be known for a song than a novel. A novel is nice and all, but I want my song to play forever, like Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. So yeah, a song. That one seems pretty straightforward as well. Guys, we're getting to the more straightforward questions. Oh gosh, no. No. Yeah, I'll be known for a Christmas song. Everyone will play it every single time. Song royalty. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I want to be the next Gangnam Style. Hayami does not feel pity. The holiday mall workers. I do. I feel bad for them. I'm sorry that they have to go through some of this stuff, but you know, it's like, hey, song. The Gangnam Style. That just seems like a troll to be the next Gangnam Style, basically. Alright, guys. Well, at the same time, not. Jeez, I don't even know whatever happened to that dude. I'm gonna guess he broke the sphere and then went back to making music. Hayami's mean. She tortures us mod with automaton screeching. I didn't do anything like that! Okay, guys. Would you rather physically never age or mentally never age? Which one would you rather do? If you physically never age, you're, you know... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to think. Let's say you physically never ever age. You'll always look the same and you always look beautiful and stuff like that. Then your mental will deteriorate. Whereas mentally, you could always have the same functioning brain. You won't just be stuck thinking like a kid. You'll physically, if you never age mentally, you'll always be a kid. You know, alright. I think I can go with that. Alright. I would rather physically never age than mentally never age. Because I don't want to be stuck always thinking like a child. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Physically never age over mentally never age. Okay, guys. No, don't corroborate witness testimony. There's no witness testimony here. It's all a bamboozlement of bamboozling. No, it's not true. It's not true. I don't do such things. Please. You gotta believe in me. Please. I didn't do it. I didn't do the thing. I'd pick neither. I'd rather pick neither. Pick physically and watch everything you left in the dust. With time, pick mentally your dingus for the rest of your life. Objection, the autopsy report is updated. Please, no. I didn't torment anyone with an automaton. I would never do that. Automaton torture is not is bad. It's not good. It's vicious. Hi, Hayami. I brought some lunch for you in case you were hungry. I am very hungry. I am starving. I'm so hungry. The first option is basically free run. What's free run? Alright, guys. I need breakfast too. I think we all need to eat. I think we all need food. We all need time to eat and enjoy and relax and all that stuff. Make it feel good. Okay, wait, what are we talking about? We're playing a game called Would You Rather. Would you rather do X or would you rather do Y? Would you rather do Z or would you rather do B? Alright, y'all. Here we go. Here it is. This is actually the final question that I had on here. Hayami come to my house and I make her food. The first food she's eaten in 10 years. Collab stream. You need to watch more anime. Yes. The food is grilled cheese. It's the best meal that I've had in such a long time. Alright guys. Final question for today. Would you rather lose your vision or lose your hearing? I know this game for 10 years ago, but I can join. Yeah, definitely. I would rather lose my vision. Without my vision, I couldn't do things like draw or stream, but I could still play music. You can't play music without your hearing. If I couldn't hear, I'd never be able to listen to any music again. I'd never be able to understand the emotions behind it. I wouldn't be able to see spectacles anymore, but at least I'd be able to play my guitar. I'd be able to learn through muscle memory where each fret is. I'd be able to listen for things, and I could be the first blind guitarist. No, there's a lot more blind guitarists, but I could be a blind guitarist, and that's fine. But you can't be a blind... You can't be a blind person, or you can't be a deaf person that plays music. It's just not gonna work. Here, I can read lips. I mean, it depends, right? It depends on if you like music so much that you want to make sure that you can do it, or if you like, if you want to be able to see. Hearing, if I lose my vision, I can't partake in, like, literally anything. I'm a handyman by nature and a machinist by career. Being deaf would make it tough, but still possible. I say hearing, TBH. You can always read subtitles, true, but... Oh, wait! Beethoven was deaf, right! Beethoven was deaf and was still able to make music. I don't know. Music has always been something that's been able to help me express and make me feel so much. I don't think I'd ever want to give it up, guys. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to. I'm a teacher. I get taught sign language and special education. Wait, Shiroe, that's right. You help people learn English, I believe. That's actually impressive. I respect teachers a lot. Teachers do a lot of good things and help out people. So, you can still feel music. You can, but how are you going to feel music if you can't hear music? You know, part of music is being able to hear it, not just feel. That might just be me, however. Without your vision, you can't feel art anymore, if that makes sense. Gosh, you guys are bringing up such good points. Oh. Okay, I need a second to think about this further. Probably vision. Hearing is like 50-80 of human senses. What if I have echolocation? This is basically your lie in April plot. Technically, I would still be able to stream if I was blind. Like, if I lose my hearings, then I might not hear a thing. Like, we endanger music, but the vision, we can see about something is happening, or you can see about something is new. But, like, if I lost my vision, I could still stream. I just wouldn't be able to stream, like, games and stuff. I pretty much have to stream pure chatting stuff. Huh. I don't really know, you guys. Would be harder to interact with us without vision? Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to read chat. Hayami, no eyesight equals no gacha. I mean, I think the thing is that I'd have to set it up where chat was read out loud to me, so I would understand what you guys are talking about. What if she uses text-to-speech? Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking of. Text-to-speech over non-text-to-speech, you know? TTS with 100 people typing in chat. Does this mean Hayami is giving up Gacha? Oh. Yeah, no, I couldn't. Oh my gosh, guys. But the thing is that I'd have to... Okay, this sounds cheesy, but you guys have to bear with me. I'd have to cut away a part of my soul if I were to give up my hearing over my vision. We're already the ceaseless voices in her head that haunt her at night. Yeah, when I go to bed, I just think, huh, you know... I wonder why people think that I am red-haired. Yeah, the point of all this is like, you have to give up something. Even if you don't want to give up anything for that matter. She just plays automaton to drown out the voices. No, I don't play the automaton just to drown out the voices. Why would I do that? That sounds silly. You mean you're not a cute anime redhead? I don't think I'm that cute. I think I'm more of a doofus. I think I'm more of a dingus doofus than a cutie pie patootie tie. You know? It's not in my goal to become a cutie tootie patootie tie. Cutie patootie pie, apple pie, blueberry and cherry. Yeah, I don't know. A cute doofus dingus? No. I'm just a silly Billy. So, what type of character are you going for? What do you mean, what type of character am I going for? Like trying to pull for in a gacha, or embracing within my heart? Embrekyo. I don't even know. I am the bestest friend in the whole wide world. Who is Hayami is the question. Oh. My goal is to be your best friends. No matter what happens, you can talk to Hayami. No matter where you go, you can talk to Hayami. Hayami will always be here in some capacity. That's what I am. I'm someone who will always be here. And available. I think. I want this to be a place where you feel comfortable, safe, and able to chat and talk. That's who Hayami is. And a doofus silly Billy. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I've meant to say this before, but I feel like Hayami would be Lorelei from Pokemon's like anime exclusive younger sister who she shares her canonical love for plushies with. She's Lorelei being the older sister? That'd be awesome. She looks so intimidating and cool. I don't know how I'd be able to handle it, but I'd be like, hi big sis. And she'd be like, oh wait, gosh. You know, this is why mom doesn't like you, right? Alright, guys. I don't think I can answer this question, but I'll try. After much deliberation and debate, I think I would rather lose rather lose my vision. Or no, my hearing. Well, without hearing, I would not be able to play music or hear things, sounds that are beautiful, all of that. But with my vision, I can still draw, I can still talk to people or chat with people. On chat, I could still stream. I just wouldn't be able to hear as much. She actually does have a canon love for plushies. Hang on, I want to share this video in Discord live for you to watch this. Alright, yeah, I'll watch it afterwards. Sure thing, sure thing. But yeah, I think I'm okay with losing my hearing. I think I'm okay with losing my hearing. I think you guys have brought up a lot of really good points that makes me realize my hearing is not that important. My hearing is nice, but not required. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Locked in. Lose hearing over vision. You guys seem to have thought that losing hearing was probably better as well. So, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all all the way here. Alright, y'all. I think that just about does it. Yeah, I'd rather lose my hearing. Yeah, I think we're all on the same boat here. But okay, you guys. Honestly, I think that's everything, if I'm to be honest. That's every single question that I had. It was a good debate. I know, right? That took quite a bit of time. Okay, I'll have to look later because I can't find it right away. I must have a title without her name. Oh, okay. Alright, y'all. I've got nothing further. Those are all the questions that I have. I'm sure that you guys have some more questions for me, but we can always do it at the next Just Chatting stream, right, guys? Always. Always. That being said, I want to take I want to take the time to thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best part of every single stream, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Tomorrow, we're going to be finishing up the final Limbus Company, the final Limbus Company piece. And catching up with the story. So that's going to be exciting. If you guys are interested, please consider dropping in. If not, that's perfectly fine. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. Alright, everyone. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Have a good time. Eat food, whatever you need. But bye for now.